The 5-step process of digestion. In just 5 steps, our body digests food. In this video, I'll explain the digestive system so clearly that you'll never forget it again. Step 1. Ingestion. The first step is ingestion, which is simply the process of taking food into the mouth. This is the easiest step. If something looks tasty, we just pick it up and eat it, right? Step 2. Digestion. Next is digestion, where the breakdown of food begins. Digestion starts right in the mouth. The teeth help break food into smaller pieces, while the salivary glands produce saliva, a watery fluid that moistens the food. The tongue then mixes the food with saliva, making it easier to swallow. Saliva contains enzymes that convert starch, a type of carbohydrate, into sugar. After swallowing, the food travels down a muscular tube called the esophagus, or food pipe, which pushes the food toward the stomach. Inside the stomach, food remains for 3 to 4 hours while the stomach wall contains glands that secrete gastric juice, which consists of 3 key substances. It undergoes further digestion. Hydrochloric acid, HCl, creates an acidic environment, essential for digestion. Pepsin enzyme breaks down proteins into smaller molecules. Mucus protects the stomach lining from being damaged by the acid. HCl plays an important role in killing bacteria present in food, while pepsin works effectively in the acidic medium to digest proteins. Mucus ensures that the stomach does not develop ulcers from the strong acid. Step 3. Absorption in the small intestine. Once partially digested, the food moves to the small intestine, a long, coiled tube about 6.5 meters in length. Here, digestion is completed with the help of 2 important organs. The liver, which produces bile, stored in the gallbladder. Bile is alkaline and contains salts that break fats into smaller droplets, making digestion easier. The pancreas, which releases pancreatic juice containing 3 enzymes. Amylase breaks carbohydrates into glucose. Trypsin breaks proteins into amino acids. Lipase breaks fats into fatty acids and glycerol. At this stage, the body has successfully converted large, insoluble food particles into small, water-soluble molecules, which can now be absorbed into the bloodstream. This process is called absorption. The inner walls of the small intestine contain millions of tiny, finger-like projections called villi, which are connected to blood vessels. These villi absorb the digested nutrients and transport them into the bloodstream. Step 4. Assimilation. Now, the blood carries the absorbed nutrients, glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids to various cells of the body. Here, some of the nutrients are used immediately for energy and repair, while others are stored in the liver as glycogen for later use. When the body needs energy, the liver converts glycogen back into glucose to supply the cells. Step 5. Digestion, elimination of waste. Not everything we eat gets digested. The undigested food moves into the large intestine, where excess water is absorbed with the help of villi. The remaining solid waste is then stored in the rectum until it is finally eliminated through the anus. This process is called digestion.